welcome to Elvin the Gameless, everyone. This is Aaron Golden. How you doing? This is the podcast. We're going to make it happen today. We're going to talk about some various topics and subjects that may offend you or may not offend you, but you may love them or you may not love them. We'll find out after this.
I'll probably love
it. Yeah. Before I get into who's all joining me here today, I want to let everybody know that we're going to be talking about a few topics here today. Mortal Kombat X, the House of Wolves Destiny DLC, Rock Band 4, Bloodborne, Hideo Kojima versus Konami, and what the hell is going on over there? A Wii burns a man's house down for some reason. Who is the infamous Taco Tuesday, and what does he represent? And
justice.
And why is cosplay so awesome?
Yeah, it is awesome.
Lastly, games that have came out this week. Okay, so let's get into this right now. Who am I joined by? We have a new guest here today who I love, and I've met him 3 times. So
you love someone just after 3 times?
Yeah, it's usually after 2 times, but this time I'm going the extra step.
Oh, wow.
And he has a name that you don't hear too much about unless you follow sports. Peyton! His name is Peyton. How you doing?
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We did a shot before we started, and it was Crown
Royal Maple?
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I feel great.
Yeah. I was told it was maple syrup. I've been lied to.
Yeah. Well, maple syrup is never a bad choice on your pancakes.
Never.
No. Hey, you know what? I wonder what that would be like, that Crown Royal on pancakes. Probably pretty good.
I think, yeah, it'll help with a potential hangover depending on how much you take, because there's still some carbs there with Bisquick.
That's like a dare, though. Like, hey, pancakes with maple Crown Royal.
I'd do it, man.
I would do it, too. On waffles, though. I'm not a pancake guy. I'm a waffle guy.
Are we making a late night Denny's run after this?
Oh, man. I have not been to Denny's in I don't know when, man. It's been a while.
I bet the last time you were there, it was 3 a.m. and you're starving after going to a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only time people... When I see people at Denny's at 9, 10, or lunchtime, I'm like, why are you there? Yeah. It's not 2 or 3 a.m. Like, what's the point of eating there?
Oh, man.
I don't like it.
When my sister used to work there used to be this guy that would just go there just to see her, and he'd stay at Denny's all day.
I'm actually married to your sister.
I know.
I don't want to hear about that.
But you shall find out stories as they come to you.
I don't want to hear those stories.
No. It was just creepy. I mean, there's people like that at Denny's that just, if they see a hot waitress, they will keep getting the same refill, and hopefully she's going to be there her whole shift.
Oh, dude. Endless coffee, man. You could sit there and just drink endless coffee.
And stare at endless waitress.
My wife.
My sister.
My
wife. Yeah. Well, guys, it's so happy to see you guys here. It's been a bit of time,
Yeah,
but
we haven't done a podcast in what, 7 years?
7 years. The 7th son of the 7th son.
I am the 7th son of the 7th son.
Which is like the worst.
Oh, so bad.
It's the worst movie quote I've heard all year. Maybe
it's one of the worst movies I've saw.
You are the 7th son of the 7th son. Dad, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's dumb. Anyway, who's here, Aaron?
Oh, yes, that guy was talking. Elvin the Gameless.
Elvin the Gameless.
Oh, man, dude. I like when you say gameless, your S kind of keeps going like a snake.
Oh, it's a Colombian thing, the Gameless.
Guys, look at me.
Yeah.
What have we been playing lately? And why have you been playing it? And what's the big deal about it?
Yeah.
Peyton, go on.
Lately, I've been playing Mortal Kombat X, and just about anybody and their mom is playing that one right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying not to crash in 200cc Mario Kart, because that is the best DLC gift of all time. And just waiting feverishly in front of GameStop for Arkham Knight.
Man, that is a game that I am highly anticipating. In fact, and don't get mad at me, because I just finished Arkham Asylum about 5 months ago. Now I'm on to Arkham City. Just because I want to play these games right before Arkham Knight comes out. We're finding new information about Arkham Knight almost every week now. New skins. You can actually play as a Batman Beyond and that kind of skin. That's pretty cool. I mean, we'll talk more about that as the game draws near. But
when is the release for that? Anyone know?
June 23rd.
Whoa.
I love that you know the date right there. I was going to say June 6th for whatever reason.
You answered that way too quickly, dude.
It was June 6th, and it got pushed to June 23rd.
Wow, even more information.
Guys, Batman Arkham Knight's coming out June 23rd. Now you know.
Yep.
So just Mario Kart CC. Yeah, I heard that the 200cc right now, it's like a game of F-Zero.
It is. I mean, we all remember from the SNES days the commercial advertising. Mm-hmm. We have 2 speeds, fast and way too fast. And it's taken 20 plus years for them to make good on that promise, but it is in fact way too fast.
Yeah.
Is it really too fast?
You have to brake like midway between your turn, right?
Yeah. You have to actually find out what the brake is, because before it was, accelerate, top speed, take your hand off the accelerator, drift, top speed, and that's it. Like, and there were times when you had, like, I've been on through a lot of times where we were playing and everybody's, hey, what's brake? Which button? No, that's the reverse camera, but I don't. What's brake?
Yeah. What, usually, did you use nunchuck to play, or do you use the gamepad, or what? Or Wii U Pro?
Usually, I would just use the gamepad.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Wii U Pro is like the classic controller, correct?
Yeah. There's a classic, and then there's the Wii U Pro controller, which is the newest one. Yeah. That in your hand.
Yeah, the nunchuck. I learned how to use them all just in case. I was the odd man out, and I didn't want to use that as an excuse.
Right.
So.
Yeah, when I play Mario Kart, I like to lay back and just you have the nunchuck. And so it's like, you don't have to really, usually when you play games you're really into, you got to bend over and like get, really focused. Not with the nunchuck, you just lay back and enjoy Mario Kart. But
fun times.
You play online, man. Those guys, and I said it before, people online Mario Kart, beasts. Freaking beast. You're getting your butt kicked by like 12-year-olds and just like people from like all over the world, man. It's awesome, but it hurts sometimes.
I'm glad we don't have too many people using the headsets on the Nintendo Wii U, because you would hear so many little kids talking trash.
Well, Nintendo's against that. You're not able to...
oh, wait, you're not able to do that?
No, you can't.
I
not
didn't
Nintendo.
Know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they know that there's some really messed up people in the world. Oh, yeah. They're like, we're Nintendo, we're basically Disneyland, so we're not gonna, we're just gonna be nice about this and keep it G. Always keep it G, Elvin!
Yeah, I try.
Man, tired of your BS.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Elvin, what have you been playing?
Well, I'm the Gameless, but it's been weird.
I know!
Yeah, it's been weird because I've actually been playing games.
Dude, this guy doesn't play games, but now he's playing games, so hey, he's not playing games.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because my wife is studying, she's going to school right now, so I have extra time that I don't have to allot to our marriage. Okay? I can allot it to personal things. And I'm not a big gamer, but I've been having fun with, I bought GTA.
GTA 5, right?
GTA 5, that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's because I used to play Vice City, and that was the last GTA I ever played, and that's a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. And what I've been having a lot of fun with is Warframe on Xbox One. Yeah, it's a free download.
Yeah.
People compare it to Destiny. I've never played Destiny before, but it looks similar to like on screenshots that I've seen in gameplay. Right. But dude, it's been awesome, dude. You have guns. It's a first-person shooter. You have guns. You have a melee weapon.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Then you join teams. It's like really, really cool. And it's beautiful, man. The graphics, the levels are really nice. I like how it's all separated, but the more I look at it, the more I think it sounds like Destiny. Like there's different worlds you go to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know which one came or who bit off who. I don't care, but it's been fun.
It's funny when Warframe was day one, I believe, with it was called Next Gen, but now it's Current Gen with the Xbox One and I think it's PS4 as well. I never gave it a chance. I don't know when a free game is right when you start. When you buy your Xbox One, it doesn't really appeal to me. I'd rather kind of pay for like a AAA game.
But you know what they're doing though? It's they're all microtransactions. So they're making their money off you buying upgraded weaponry or you advancing faster.
Oh yeah.
So they don't. You start the game and they don't give you anything, man.
No.
It's like, hey, by the way, you want to actually kill someone? You should probably spend $10 buying this, or spend $20 buying this exosuit or whatever.
Like a mobile game, you gotta pay a little extra.
I think that's what it is. I think that's kind of like a launching board for other bigger games.
They're candy crushing you.
Yeah, they're candy crushing you. Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what they're doing.
No. Yeah, I look at my Xbox activity feed and I always see like you're playing Warframe. Like, man, this guy's playing Warframe right now. Yeah. That's I don't know any of my friends that are playing Warframe.
I know, I'm kind of lame, yeah. But it's an introduction for me to a first person shooter.
Yeah.
because I never really play any first-person shooters. I haven't in years and years. Yeah. The last game, dude, I played like the old Call of Duties, and I played like the first Halo. Like that's how far back I was from playing. Like that was a long time ago playing first-person shooters. So it's a good free introduction for me. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, no, that's great, man. I'm glad you're playing because that was the goal here when we first started. Is what can we do to get Elvin playing in this? And I know if
take away my wife. And
it's great because I bought you. What game did I buy you?
Oh wow, I forgot about that.
See,
and Diablo.
Oh, you've been playing it.
You see, when I bought I was forced to buy an Xbox by Zach. Mm-hmm. Okay, the usual host of the show. He forced me to buy Xbox One because he was just touting about how incredible Titanfall was going to be. Blah 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 blah.
Typical.
Which no. Aaron was a huge Titanfall fanboy.
Oh man, I was.
Yeah, not now because he's in Destiny. Yeah, it's a great game.
It is a great game.
But I wasn't that into it because it's so fucking competitive, dude. Everyone is trying. Dude, I try to go into a game and I'm like dead, dude. Like there's nothing I could do, and there's no campaign mode, so I can't enjoy it as much as I think I would enjoy it. Yeah. So what I decided to do to get myself more into gaming is to try to find something I can play with my wife. Okay, so the first game that we played together was a huge hit. It was called Guacamelee. Huge hit for us, dude. It was what do you call those? Platformers or whatever? Yeah. It's so fun, so easy, kind of like Mario. It was just great, dude. It was great.
It's kind of like your gateway. It's kind of like your gateway games for like a not even an average gamer, just a beginner.
For a gameless guy. That's exactly what that was. And then from there, I couldn't find another game on Xbox One that we could play together. That wasn't a sports game.
Yeah, right.
Okay? Yeah. And then he got us Diablo 3. And we played that, and that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and my fear, dude, and I have the same problem with this Warframe game.
Yeah.
Like, imagine I'm like a 60-year-old man trying to figure out, like, the charter, like, cable remote control. Okay? But you've seen those remote controls, right?
Yes.
They have, like, 1,000 buttons, dude. Okay?
For no reason.
Yeah, so, like, Warframe... dude, I don't know what's going on half the time when you're like at the controllers. You have so many options in the menu screen, dude. I don't know what to do. I have like 100,000 credits. I don't think anyone has that many credits on that game because people use it, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know how to use half of it, dude. It's really tough, dude.
I'm really just amazed that you're really putting your time into Warframe. I mean, I don't want to like discount the game or anything like that.
Have you played it?
You know what?
Okay, Aaron,
you're right. I've never played it.
Before you leave the house today, I'm gonna give you one level of Warframe.
I would like to take a look at it because I rightfully passed on it because I just wasn't into any free games at the time.
No, I get it, and dude, no one told me about Warframe. Nobody.
No, this is a good discovery for you because you're like, okay, I'll give it a chance. Oh my gosh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just going through the free games I don't even think it's a Games of Gold thing. I think it's just free for anybody. And then I downloaded it, and I'm thinking, because like Xbox One also has a Halo Spartan Assault, which is the crappiest game I think I've ever played in my life. That was really bad, dude. Nope. But that was free, and I'm thinking, okay, Halo Spartan Assault, Bungie, Halo Spartan Assault, fine. I downloaded it. It was really bad.
It's a strategy game. Yeah,
so what was the next game next to that was free?
Warframe.
It was Warframe. I'm like, okay, and by the way, it's just like, I don't know if you remember back in the old days when you like would go at the Blockbuster, and you didn't have any trailers, any YouTube like trailers or anything. You just kind of went based off the cover.
Yeah, and that's why Rampage was an awesome game.
Yeah,
you see the game Rampage. Oh my gosh, this monster's attacking the city. I want that.
Yeah. So Warframe on Xbox One, I saw the cover. I'm like, that looks pretty cool. Not knowing anything about it, not checking out the trailer, and it's free. And I'm laying there on the couch like trying to like pass the time basically while my wife is studying. Then I downloaded it. I'm like, whoa, what the hell's this? And dude, that was it, man. It was great.
Yeah. Well, you had a classic gamer moment. I mean, I was actually thinking I miss those old days where like you'd be playing Street Fighter 2 at the arcade for how many months or even like a year.
How many quarters?
Years.
Just how many quarters did you get from the bank, you know?
Yeah.
And then one day you walk in, Street Fighter 2 is just moved to the side. Right next to it is Street Fighter 3.
Yeah.
You didn't hear about it. You didn't see any trailers.
Nope.
No news.
You just knew you had to play it.
You just walked in and you're like, how many? Oh, this is 2 quarters. I don't care.
Yeah, it's like a hallelujah moment, dude.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah, that brings me back. You know, if a new game came out, it wasn't just 1 quarter. It was like 2 quarters. Sometimes like 3 quarters. So that was always like, man, I don't know if I have enough quarters. I came here to play Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 3 is going to take half.
The old game
more
was
quarters.
1 quarter. You love that game. You don't care. It's old news.
Yeah.
Give me 2 quarters for the new one.
Yeah.
That's why I love the Simpsons game so much.
Oh, dude,
1 quarter, you're good to go.
Ninja Turtles, dude.
Oh, yeah.
All day. Tekken, all day.
X-Men.
Oh, X-Men was so great.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wolverine shot lasers out of his claws. You did not care.
Yeah.
Hey, can we sing the tune of that real quick? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you already know it. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Okay.
Wow, he even had like
all
the
day.
the 4th track sound effect in there. Jeez.
You had to get the snicked in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have to be here to see this right now. This guy's just doing it big.
Peyton just took his shirt off, so.
Oh, and not the Manning kind.
Yeah.
Well, guys, what have I been playing? Well, I've been playing, Destiny. Well, I'll get into that in a second about why I'm thrilled and why I'm just enthralled into it and why I'm addicted to it and how many
Destiny
hours I'm
tattoo,
putting into
right?
it. I am a Bungie advocate.
Yeah.
I just love it, and I will vouch for it, and it is my shiznit.
Is your next kid going to be called Bungie?
I was going to call her Cortana.
Cortana, okay.
Yes, I was. Okay. Oh, well, so Destiny, of course, and that's pretty much all I've been doing. But before we get into that, guys, let's talk about Mortal Kombat for a second here.
Yes.
Is this the best Mortal Kombat game there ever was? Right now, it's being highly regarded as one of the best there ever was. There's 24 plus characters plus more coming. Peyton's itching to say something right now, so let's get into him.
Yeah.
I will say not yet.
Not yet.
Because we have half the game in DLC, which is becoming an issue because
That's bullshit, by the way.
they're candy crushing you with Warframe.
Yeah, totally, dude.
And they're getting close to candy crushing everybody with all the DLC.
Right.
I was looking at the DLC for the season pass, and it was like $30. Okay, now
Which is about what it is.
Yeah, now they're starting to charge you for other things that you didn't know existed.
Yeah.
For no reason that isn't even on the season pass.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to see Johnny Cage as a luchador? And do you want to see Kung Lao as a mariachi? It's $3.
Yeah.
Is this part of the season pass?
By the way, I would pay $3 for that. I'm just saying.
So would I.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We're part of the problem here.
My buddy Eric, he was telling me, man, I'm just going to wait for the Game of the Year edition because it'll have all the DLCs that there is. Because when you first bought this game, you bought it from GameStop. They had a different, I think, some sort of DLC with it. And then you bought it from somewhere else. It was a little different. So he's waiting right now till the Game of the Year edition comes out in about 7 or 8 months or whatever. Maybe.
I don't blame him.
And just so he'll have everything at his fingertips. Because right now you're just kind of picking and choosing what you have and what you can get.
Yeah. There was a review. There was a review of, and the headline of the review of Mortal Kombat I read, it was, I can't wait to play all of Mortal Kombat next year.
Next year, yeah.
Yeah.
And see, that's a problem. I mean, back in the days, the game would come out, and then that's it. You'd get it. And if there's a DLC, everybody gets it,
Yeah.
Now you got, like, exclusive rights, or PlayStation may have this, Xbox may have that.
Oh, the console exclusive DLC. That's very frustrating.
The time exclusives, too.
Yeah.
Like with Tomb Raider for a little bit. That we talked about that before, with Xbox got that. I mean, that's just an example there. Anyway, so the gameplay. Now I know you're. Every time I see you play video games, and I've seen you 3 times. We talked about this, but you're playing.
Whoa, is this the 3rd time or 4th time?
This is the 4th time.
This is the 3rd.
Oh, no, so it's 4 times.
Oh, this is the 4th time before the Land Before Time. Now it's the 4th time.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Okay. Yeah. He's a long neck. I'm a 3-head, a 3-horn, whatever it is. So, Peyton, the mechanics of this game. Who's your character right now, and why, and how we, and you did say once you get all the DLC, you feel it'd be one of the best, maybe the best Mortal Kombat there was.
Yeah.
Right now, how are you feeling about it, and would you recommend it? And just go on. Tell me everything you know about it.
The first thing, I think first and foremost, the reason why I want to give this best Mortal Kombat title ever.
Right.
But the campaign was very disappointing. It was you watch cutscenes. You do the quick time event of press X to not die.
Yeah.
Or B, depending on your console.
Yeah.
And then the campaign was okay. You get to play through the chapter as Johnny Cage, and then the next chapter you play as Sonya, and then whoever. Right. But you play, and then all of a sudden, like it's just a cutscene, and then you're fighting somebody. Then another cutscene, you're fighting somebody.
Usually. And
it's like, okay, we're kind of used to this, but this felt so rushed and tacked on that you just felt like the cutscene didn't really, you could skip it.
Right.
And I don't like feeling like I could skip it. I like feeling like I need to watch this.
Yeah.
Metal Gear, you feel like you have to watch this.
Oh, yeah. Sheesh. It's Hideo Kojima. We'll get into that a little bit later. Yeah, his work is excellent.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
About Mortal Kombat? I have Mortal Kombat, by the way, and I
as
bought
you should.
Yeah, I bought it at. Oh, but I don't play it. The only time I pull out Mortal Kombat is where I have people here, like people over on the weekend or something, and it gets to a point it's like, hey, you want to play Mortal Kombat? And the two guys that love Mortal Kombat go, yeah, let's do it, and they play, and it's fun to watch, right? Because it's always fun to watch two guys play Mortal Kombat that know how to play Mortal Kombat.
Absolutely. Or any game in general.
Or any game, yeah. But visually, Mortal Kombat looks so cool.
Yes.
With the X-ray vision and then with the special moves of the guys that know how to use it, it's really, really cool. And the fatalities, of course. But my question is, if I were to buy Mortal Kombat a year from now, okay, or even 6 months from now, do I get all that DLC content when I buy it?
Only if it's the Game of the Year edition. Usually, any game that's been out for a year or so, it's called the Game of the Year edition. So you'll get all the DLC that ever was, all packed into one game, and maybe even cheaper.
Well, let's say it's not.
But you didn't do that.
Game of the Year. Like I have to download DLC or buy DLC to get Jason or to get Predator.
Yes, you would.
Yes, you
However,
would.
After about 6 months, most likely the DLC will be very cheap. The $40 it takes will probably cost like $7.
Okay.
I remember buying a season pass, and then 3 months later, they're like, "Here, get the season pass for $5." And I was like, "I paid $20 for this."
Oh man.
But
that's how they get you.
It was Arkham Origins. I mean, I don't care.
Who's your character right now? Who do you use?
Character right now would be Kung Lao, Liu Kang. And of course, right now, Jason Voorhees, because it's Jason
I wanted to
Voorhees.
get into that. Jason Voorhees. I heard he's a legend.
What's his fatalities look like?
Crazy, probably.
Have you seen Friday the 13th Part 4, 5, 6, or 7?
Probably. I don't remember all
Anything Jason did in there, he does in this.
Really?
It's beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful.
See, that's always cool. I love when they have an icon character into these games here. Especially right now because Predator is coming into Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah, when he drops, no other character exists. I'm picking Predator. I will not pick anyone else.
Oh my gosh!
And you can come at me anytime.
Sheesh, man.
And that's all. That's all I know. I'm going to know every single combo that exists for Predator, and that's it.
And you're going to kill. This guy's amazing at fighting games. I've seen him.
Are you good?
Live and personal.
How about real fighting though?
he scratches his chin, but there's no hair on his chin.
he's twisting his.
It's like, let me just do this pose that everybody does when they're thinking. Elvin, who's your character right now? I mean, that you're not playing.
My character is the Invisible Man because I'm not playing Mortal Kombat. I haven't played the campaign, and I don't play it on my own. I'm not a big fighting game.
Nor am I. Nor am I.
Me.
I know.
Aaron knows me. No, and personally,
platforms and first-person shooters. Pretty much.
But personally, dude, I really enjoy people enjoying themselves. So half of the things that I buy are kind of for other people to play and to watch and stuff.
It's for the house.
Xbox, for the house, exactly. Xbox was like the bag of cookies for everybody to have. You know what I mean? But it wasn't for me. So I don't think there'll ever be a point where I wake up and go, it's time for Mortal Kombat. That's not gonna happen, dude.
Dude, that's how I'm feeling right now with Smash Brothers. Where I was talking to Peyton before this, is that when games that are fighting games, I don't really play them alone. I mean, those are the type of games and also the NBA 2Ks and Maddens where you play with your buddy, you play with your friend, and that's how you get the most out of these games. Of course, nobody buys fighting games for the campaign. Nobody does. Okay?
Yeah.
You buy the fighting games to beat the hell out of somebody else who deserves it. and then you have bragging rights. These games are all about bragging rights. Oh, you can't beat him. He's so good. Yeah, I don't know how to beat him, man. I got to work hard to beat him. That's the kind of stuff that makes fighting games so fun.
Yeah. going back to what you said earlier, I think that's one of the reasons why Titanfall is so deadly competitive, because there's no campaign for people. Oh, let me play the campaign.
Yeah.
See how online is. It's just online.
Yeah, the problem with that, we talked about this before, is that it's so shallow. It's a fun experience. It's fun. I mean, it's a new concept. I love that you call it Titan down, and now that's kind of like your your kill streak, so to speak, where you got it. Now you just go down there and then you wreak havoc. That's a fun part. Titanfall is still fun to play.
Yeah.
And the DLC that came with it, if all that DLC was at the beginning, I thought it might have had a little bit more success. But at the same time, you got to have a campaign.
If they're smart, they'll have a campaign on the second one. And if they don't, it's ridiculous.
And Respawn is talking about having Titanfall 2 probably not next year, maybe 2017 or so. So I'm definitely going to get that. I know they're going to listen.
Everybody is.
Listen to the fans. You know, they're gonna work on some things. You know, so that's great. All right, well. Moving on here. Guys, any Destiny fans here besides myself?
No.
That's all right.
No. Can we skip all the Destiny stuff and just
dude,
end the show now?
I would do a fire team chat here and last for like 3 hours or like 5 hours. Talk to all my buddies here and just keep going about Destiny.
While co-hosting a Twitch stream of you playing it.
Oh, man. Let's do it here.
And I was like, is he holding a controller or is he masturbating right now?
Man, guys, dude, House of Wolves DLC dropped. Any Destiny fan has been, like myself, has just been waiting for this DLC to drop. Because the game, it's a bit repetitive, but it's a fun repetitive. Only because you want to level up your character, get the gear, just like any MMO, really. Yep. You want to get your gear, level it up, but the best part of this game is playing with your buddies and your friends.
Yeah.
I was not a Destiny fanboy, if you will, until my friends got it. My friends got it, so I decided to put it in again. And dude, every day I play Destiny. Is that crazy? It might be. I don't know. you play the same game every day, man. Like, what's your problem? There's so many games out there, man. Yeah. I don't know why I even went with that.
You're a loser.
Yeah, you're a loser, man. All right.
No, but seriously.
Yeah, dude. House of Wolves DLC and Destiny desperately needed this. Matter of fact, guess what? Zach bought Destiny today.
Oh, I heard. Yeah.
This guy maybe hate's the wrong word. He loves to hate other things that people love. Yeah, I think that's better said. If Destiny was a McChicken, he would have never got rid of it.
Yeah.
Well, he would have ate it and bought more.
Oh.
But no, that's not you. McChickens are awesome. Everybody loves them.
I don't like McChickens.
Well, I'm gonna give you one anyway.
He loves McChickens.
Okay, cool. They're cheap and effective.
Yeah, they are.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah, you get your pay for it. And I would strongly suggest anybody who has played Destiny and maybe I should get back to it. Pay for the DLC if you do not, because this DLC House of Wolves it's helped Destiny so much that right now it's a deep game. Before House of Wolves came out, when you play Destiny, okay, I guess I'll just do the weekly, I'll do the nightly strikes, I'll do the daily, play some Crucible. That's cool. That's a great time doing it with my friends, and we would go ahead and do our thing. But now, with Destiny, there's so much. I mean, you have new story bounties, Trials of Osiris, which is a beast. I'll get into that in a second. The reef is open now, so you can travel to the reef, get more bounties, go to the House of Judgment, level that up. You can extend your gear now. That's pretty awesome. So if you the level cap was at 331 for guns and whatnot, so now you bring it to 365, level that up, and go to work and kill.
What language are you speaking right now?
I know it's crazy, guys. I know you guys don't play Destiny, man, but I'm almost gonna be done with this. Trust me. But I'm a fan of this. Prison of Elders. It's 5 rounds of a horde mode. I mean, horde. And 5 rounds of it, that's sign me up to any game. That's fun as hell.
Okay, I thought you said horror for a second.
What this
5 horrors of rounds.
Wow.
What this feels like is somebody is speaking a different language to me about something really awesome that I kind of wish I knew the language of.
True.
Or at least visited the country a bit to participate in. No, I mean, it sounds like a great game, and everything I've seen, some of the gameplay and the trailers.
Well, the reason why
him talk about it does kind of make you like.
Yeah. The reason why I'm talking about this right now because the DLC just came out May 19th. All right, so it's fresh. So I gotta to listeners out there, I gotta push it out there. In fact, on our Facebook, we have a few Destiny players that love playing Destiny, so they're really thrilled about this. I recently just beat 2 of the raids. That was awesome. Didn't get much for it though, because like Destiny, everything's a roll once you beat anything. Guys, I mean, I'll end it pretty soon here, but Prison of Elders has made this game deep. Before it was kind of shallow, now it's deep. We have a new expansion coming out called The Taken King later on this year. You add all that into this game, this is a must-have. I mean, Zach, he was a naysayer. He just bought the game today because he knows. All right, so that's just an example. You guys, who knows Zach? If you don't know Zach, Zach's our buddy, our friend, Gamer and Gameless here. He was a naysayer. Now he bought it, so maybe that'll tell you something about how awesome this DLC is.
Yeah.
On a general note, it's really good when you have, from what you're talking about, it's really good when you have a game that comes out with some DLC or some new content.
Right.
And all of a sudden, it makes not only is so much more awesome and required to get, but it makes the rest of the game better.
It's a new experience.
Yeah.
And anytime you get a new experience with a game you currently have, that's a win.
How much was the DLC?
I bought it when it first came out, the launch. I think the DLC right now, maybe $20.
Wow.
Maybe more, maybe a little bit, but hey, it's worth it.
Does anybody... Did Titanfall charge for any DLC?
The first 6 DLCs, I think, were free. I think they were. I mean, I gotta go back and check that again.
That's what it should be.
The only DLC that I wanted for Titanfall that was actually an April Fool's hoax was the Optimus Prime DLC.
Prime. And when he comes down from the sky, yeah.
Stand by for Prime.
Stand by for Prime.
And then he just drops, and you're like, when is this coming out? Don't be. Oh, it's a joke. I'm gonna pretend this isn't a joke for the next. How long is it? 2 minutes left in this hoax video. Okay. I'm gonna dream for 2 minutes.
Yeah, like I said, I cannot wait for the next Titanfall. I definitely will get it. Guys, Rock Band 4. Rock Band 4. When I first heard about it, it's like, oh, okay, cool. Rock Band's a cool time. It's great. But what if I told you Rock Band 4 is going to be an RPG?
What?
Do I have to buy the drums again?
You know what? I got to check on that. I think you may still be able to use the drums, but you may have to get an adapter. We'll check. I don't know too much about that right now.
So is the guitar like a sword? Like, what do you mean?
No, Rock Band, you get the drums, you get the guitar, you get the lyrics going with the microphone. That's a good time. Just like the fighting games. You bring your friends over, the sporting games, you bring your friends over and do it. But Rock Band now is actually... Elvin, you were in a band before.
Yeah, many bands.
It didn't work out for you.
Huh?
It didn't work out for you.
Yeah, I would say it kind of did.
Well, you got the experience. You got the experience.
You got the experience.
Made a little money.
Made a little money, yeah.
But now with Rock Band 4, it can work out for you.
Oh. Yeah. So this digital experience will take... will take the place of the 11 years of experience I had playing and having real fun. Okay.
Now you can apply it, and plus Stephanie's favorite song, "Hail to the King," is going to be in Rock Band 4
really?
as well. Yeah, it is.
Well, maybe I'll get it for her.
Yeah.
I never played Rock Band, and I'll tell you guys an inside thing. As a musician, playing guitar and string instruments, all we would do is make fun of people that played that. Because no, it was like the poor man. It was like the poor man's like. It was like the poor man's guitar thing, like, oh, why don't you learn to really play guitar?
It wasn't the poor man's, it was the lazy man's guitar thing. I'm hating on Rock Band right now. I know it sounds like that, but no, really, like, I wouldn't mind it so much if people who could, like, bust out, like, 100% on, like, a Van Halen song or a Motley Crue song, they actually thought they were good. Like, they had, like, legit bragging rights, and when I say legit, I mean pointless. Because as a gamer, being able to memorize the rhythm and everything, that's something.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, but like they would host like Battle of the Bands, and it was like, oh, okay, who's playing? And it's like, no, you're playing cover song. Okay, what? Oh, you're playing Rock Band.
Yeah, but you know what? I understand now. It's a game. Like I'm telling you, we used to make fun of this game because there was a video out. I'm sure it's still on YouTube where they got all these rockers. Okay, most of these guys made the songs that are on the original Rock Band or the ones after that.
Yeah.
And then they let them play it for the first time. You know what I mean? And these guys are like educated, classically trained, on stage.
Oh yeah.
Millionaires playing guitar. The people that we idolize. Okay, rock people that we idolize, and they tried to play the thing, and they did terribly because it has nothing to do with that kind of skill. But I'll stop being a dick. It looks like fun, and I totally get the whole party thing. I understand how it could be a lot of fun. Like karaoke. Karaoke is fun, dude.
Yeah. You put Stephanie on Hail to the King, she's singing on that while you're guitaring.
Yeah,
that's a good time, man. But what I'm talking about the RPG is that this is going to be a campaign. And the campaign is going to be an RPG element. So,
but how do you do that?
Oh, here, I'll tell you how. You start in your hometown, but you grow into a worldwide phenomenon. Just like any band would, right? You start in your garage, and then you
do I get to meet Ryan Seacrest at any point?
He might be in a game. Who knows?
Oh, I hope so. I want to punch him in the face.
So when you do that, I guess. So you go into a worldwide phenomenon, whether through intense commitment to your band or your label or sponsors. You're gonna get sponsors in this game. Not only that, the direction you take your band dictates the shows you'll play, the places you'll visit, the gear you unlock, and the money you earn.
But what about the groupies?
They will follow you, man. This is Rock Band 4. This ain't Rock Band 3 or 2 or 1. This is that real shit.
By the way, can I say something real quick before we continue on Rock Band? Yeah. I played GTA for maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I ended up at a strip club.
Yeah.
And I've never seen digital breasts before.
Man.
And I was blown away. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Have you seen that, Peyton?
Yeah.
Dude, I went into a strip club in GTA, not real life. And I'm walking around, right? No,
GTA, baby. It's GTA.
Understand, okay? I don't follow games. I don't know. I don't talk to anybody about gaming. I'm not expecting this.
Right.
I'm expecting to go into a strip club and I want to kill some people or do whatever, right? Or
get in a fight,
yeah. So,
fight the bouncer.
So I walk up to this girl and she goes, "Do you want a lamp dance, baby?" I go, "What?"
Yeah.
So
But you gotta have money though. You gotta get to the ATM inside there.
Oh, I killed a bunch of people. I had a bunch of money.
You get cash on hand.
I go into a room. Yeah. And she takes her shirt off. Yeah. And her breasts are on my face.
Yeah.
And the way the level works is she's rubbing on you and dancing on you, but you can't touch her.
Yeah.
Like a real strip club.
Yeah, you can't touch her. But if the guy isn't looking, you could touch her.
That's
but
how
if he looks at you, he tells you to leave.
That's how Peyton knows what I'm talking about.
Okay, so then now it's a game, right?
Yeah.
Not sexual in any way, but I have to touch her, right? So the guy turns away and I touch her. He catches me. They throw me out. So what do? I go inside and kill her.
Rampage.
Yeah. I go
and then you get the police coming after you and all that.
Yeah.
Have you picked up a hooker in that game and had sex with her in your car?
I have not. No.
Because it's pretty graphic.
Is it really?
You see, I think it's like $50, $100, $150 or whatever, and you get to do whatever the price dictates.
Make sure the wife is not home when you play that part of the game.
Yeah, so that's weird for me. It might be too, because it's my sister, man. All right, you know where that quote's from. Euro Trip.
Oh yeah,
you made out with your sister,
great.
man.
That's so great, man. Don't remind me.
Don't remind me. All right,
can you say what did I do last night?
Dude, I want to see that movie again. It's been a long time.
Oh, that movie is like, what was it? Who doesn't know?
Scotty
doesn't know.
He'll never know. Dude, I that's my song at karaoke.
It was a ringtone at the end of the movie.
Oh yeah,
and Matt Damon's the one singing it. That was awesome.
No, you know what I loved about it? I forgot which character, like kind of like the Suave character that's supposed to be in like this real high end internship. And he keeps just lying to his boss, like, where are you? Oh, I'm downstairs making copies, sir. Oh no, I told Debbie to do that report. Oh no, I don't.
Just keeps getting away with it.
I'll try to call her and see what happened, and then like later on, the boss calls again. Oh, Debbie hasn't called me. You know what? I'm here at the office. But and I called Debbie. I told her how important it was. But she never called you. But at the end of the movie, Debbie was fired, and he was actually hired at the company.
Yeah, he got promoted. He got promoted. Yeah, she got fired. I got promoted.
So great.
I wonder if that actually came through from some sort of like less crazy version of that. Like, hey man, like let's just write this in the script. It's like, let me tell you, I called in sick one day but didn't tell anybody, and just kept calling people on conference, and then like they gave me a raise.
Yeah, like, dude, I bet in these real big IBMs of the world and Xeroxes of the world. I bet there's people that have been on the payroll for 5 or 10 years, and nobody even knows. Nobody even knows, dude.
What'd you hear?
What?
Guys,
that's a nice car outside, Peyton. But you haven't had a day job in how many years?
It's a night job.
It's a night job.
Gotta love those night jobs.
The strip club.
Yeah. Okay, guys, Bloodborne. Next topic here. Has anybody played Bloodborne? Wanted to play it, heard about it, and go on.
Hey, you know what? I saw this video today on a Facebook page. Actually, facebook.com/gamergameless.
Man, that's where I go for all my news.
Dude, actually, you posted it, idiot. It was that...
I know. I just want to go to myself for all my news.
You posted a video of this guy that beat this boss without, like, anything.
How epic was that? Because this is not the run-of-your-mill games. This is like...
It's a tough game.
You can die with one... I mean, these guys... Dude, this is no joke. This is not for casual gamers. This is that real shit, man.
Yeah, so this one guy in the video, obviously, he looks like he's 15 or 16 years old.
He has to be.
Doesn't have a girlfriend. He's obviously a virgin. Doesn't know how to drive.
Yeah.
He just eats Hot Pockets. Like, this is this guy's life. Okay, and it's this little white kid, dude. You see the video.
Oh, those white kids, man.
He's just talking like, oh, yeah, you know, I beat this boss with and I'm like, shut up, dude. Like, I just want to see you fight, right?
Yeah.
And he memorized every single move of this one boss.
Impressive.
And he killed him.
That's impressive, man.
Yeah.
That's so impressive. I mean, oh my god.
But anyway, I'm sorry. Go on.
No, I mean, that's... You guys, I mean, who knows about Bloodborne in here, in this whole room right now?
Oh, I'm aware of the game. Okay. I want to play it. I'm very nervous at the time to get involved too much. Like, I desperately want to play GTA 5.
Yeah.
I would love to play Destiny and Bloodborne. Yeah. I'm scared to get into the 300-400 plus hour games.
No.
Because nothing else will matter except for that. And as long as the power bill is, still paid for.
Yeah.
So nothing will get shut off.
No, I understand. I mean, we'll get into this. The competition of the games right now for this 2015 lineup is pretty damn remarkable.
Would you say this is a better year than last year?
It's a damn better year than last year.
Really?
Yeah. Because there's some games I wish came out last year that I would have played, but since they're coming out this year, I just don't see myself playing them because I'd rather play. Let's say we're getting to The Witcher 3 in a few minutes, okay?
Yep.
But I'd rather play Elder Scrolls Online when it comes out in a few weeks. But that's not to discount Witcher 3. That game's getting highly regarded everywhere. But last year, that game is in my PlayStation day one. Day one. Pre-order and all that. It's done. But Peyton talked about Arkham Knight coming out. I mean, there's so many.
That looks good, by the way.
There's so many good games coming out. It's just hard. Like he's saying right now, I don't know if I have the time to dedicate to beat these games.
Yeah. But you are going to play Arkham Knight.
That is day one purchase.
Yeah.
Season pass purchase, which is $40.
Yeah.
You don't see me complaining.
No. I wish they'd tell us what all the DLC will do, but
I don't care.
Yeah, I'll play it. No, it's
in the past, have they taken care of their customers?
Dude, Rocksteady, you can't go wrong with Rocksteady.
Rocksteady took care of their customers. Arkham Origins went a little too far.
But that wasn't Rocksteady. That was.
But it was WB Montreal.
Yeah.
It felt like a very, very big expansion pack to Arkham City. The whole thing and all of their DLC.
Yeah.
If they did that for $30, packaged it together, it would have been great because your expectations would be like, oh, DLC.
Yeah.
This was a whole new game with the Arkham title on it.
Yeah.
And you didn't have Kevin Conroy as a voice.
Oh,
and Mark Hamill wasn't in the voice.
You got to have those two. Man.
And so your expectations were high. Like, this better be good, and you better give me a reason to play this.
Yeah.
It was fun. Arkham City was better.
Yeah.
But, this, old school, it's coming back.
It is, man. It is. It's funny because I never played the Spider-Man games. I just don't see any need to. But the Batman games, it's like you got to have them. Yeah, because they're just so well done.
And that attracts me the same way with my comic book movies.
Yeah.
I'm attracted more to the darker looking movies. Like the Batman movies, the Christopher Nolan movies, the Zack Snyder Superman.
Yeah,
that's what I like to see. Right. Marvel. I love Marvel, but the way they made Spider-Man, the way they made the Hulks, the way they made the early X-Men bothered me. It was a little too light, and the way it's filmed, I like gritty. Fair. I like gritty movies.
Yeah, of course, they're great to watch.
Yeah, but if it's like X-Men First Class, it was still a little too light, but it compensated with really good acting,
Yeah.
And a really good script.
Good cast.
Good and a much improved cast.
A cast has everything to do with a good movie.
Yeah.
Of course, it enhances the movie.
And then the last Wolverine movie, I actually liked a lot. I thought it had a better script, and I liked the way it looked more than the past Wolverine movies.
Elvin, we talked about this before. Remember Con Air came out, right?
Yeah.
And of course Nicolas Cage. Yeah. But if Clive Owen replaced him, that's a way better movie.
Oh wow, that's a great movie.
And Con Air is still damn good.
Yeah.
So you get the right cast, and then that can elevate a movie.
Imagine Con Air with the director of Children of Men and Clive Owen.
Game over.
Then you have a great movie.
Yeah, I love Clive Owen. He's one of my favorites.
I'm picturing infinite long takes and something in space.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. No, you have to appreciate the long cinematography. Shots in Children of Men.
Those continuous takes. Children of Men, and then in Gravity, and then you're like, wait. It's the best part is when it's about a minute and a half into it when you realize you haven't seen a cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's coming down the building, when they're shelling the building, he's coming down with the baby. Yeah. That's a continuous shot all the way from the top, going down the stairs all the way to the front, in silence at the very end, and then tank shot.
Amazing.
Tank mortar, boom, hits the building, it starts over again. It's like, wow.
And it told a cohesive part of the story all in there.
Yeah,
not just, let's follow this one guy. It's like, wow, that you see everything. Yeah. You see everybody stops because they see birth, they see life. Oh, yeah. You see war resume. Hey, by the way, we're fighting this war. Okay, kill. Yeah. You see him getting out of there. Great story.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Definitely. Well, let me just finish up the Bloodborne here. New patch is out today. A lot of people are loving it right now. The last patch improved the loading times because after you die, it's about 30 to 60 seconds of like loading. Okay, which I kind of enjoyed because I was like, what did I do wrong? Now I have time to think about how I'm going to go back into Yharnam. I guess that's what it's called.
What's the loading time now?
They took that away. It's like night and day now.
Really?
Yeah, it's not as long anymore. But now the new patch right now, and I'll just give it a rundown of what it does. It's tweaked the strength of some enemies in New Game Plus mode. New Game Plus mode is after you beat Bloodborne. Now you can go ahead and redo it, and it's called New Game Plus mode.
With everything you upgraded.
As well. It has the ability to connect with others of a different level using password matchmaking, so you can always join others in this game. And let's see. It also tweaked the strength. I already said that. And some of the attacks of select foes have been altered as well. The stamina used of both the Kirk Hammer and Ligarius Will have been reduced, while the duration of Old Hunter Bone, has been increased, and the use of Quicksilver bullets has been conversely decreased. Okay.
It's amazing how you memorize all that, Aaron.
And I do it. So that's pretty cool. Now, with Bloodborne, I'm at the first checkpoint, and I'm going to go back to it at some point, okay?
How long did it take to get there? How long did it take you?
You got to understand what you're doing. Bloodborne is a test. The whole game's a damn test, okay?
It's like the game of life, right?
Yeah, and so once you get the first checkpoint, you get to skip some stuff that you didn't know you had to skip before, that you could have skipped before. So right now I'm at my first boss. I'm gonna go ahead and try to beat his ass, but I gotta get some more blood echoes.
Beat his ass.
That's a different thing there. Also, new news here is that there's gonna be a new expansion coming to Bloodborne. I'm excited about that. I don't know what it'll do. I mean, maybe you'll have a chance to alter the difficulty levels in this game. But anybody would call me a filthy casual for wanting to see that.
Yeah,
but. No, not everybody buys Bloodborne because they don't think they can beat it. They know that the Dark Souls and the Demon Souls, those are some hard ass games, and so with Bloodborne, it's challenging as hell. It's not for everybody, but if you like a good, if you like a good challenge, Bloodborne is maybe be for you, despite the frame rate issues, and so it's not. Sometimes it has little problems with that, but it's still a fun game, and I would recommend it. I'm gonna go ahead and beat it.
Yeah, it's just like nobody buys Ninja Gaiden thinking it'll be easy.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys. Next bit of news here. Hideo Kojima's future.
Oh boy.
With Konami. What's going on there, and what's the difference?
Remind me who that is. Somebody.
Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, he's the guy, right?
Hideo Kojima is. Yeah, he is the genius, well regarded, well known. He's the main guy. Any game that he makes, you want to buy. He's the shit.
Okay. And is he the writer?
Yeah,
he is more like the creator.
He's a creator
of like the Metal Gear,
the overseer,
series.
Creator, say all guy. Okay.
Yeah, he's like final say on like everything that goes into Metal Gear.
So it's his vision.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and so after Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out later this year, that's it. He's reportedly he's done with Metal Gear Solids. I mean,
so that means that. Do you think they'll continue it without him, or done?
Well, no. With Konami right now, they're focusing their shift to mobile games right now. So
really?
we don't necessarily know. I mean, that's what's being reported right now. But nobody really knows what's going on with Hideo Kojima. Why was there what happened? Why are they not working together? And essentially, why is he leaving? And nobody knows. But I got a quote here today that I read. The guy name is Koji
Brian
Agarashia, if I said that correctly, who just made the newly announced Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, and former Konami employee, so you may want to know this about Konami here. Well, his agent, Ben Judd, said this today. He heard what's happening, but mostly it's been through the news and not people directly at Konami, because the company has a way of bullying their employees not to give out too much information, to say the least. But a top-level creator who was also put in difficult situations in which he had to make difficult choices. It's always sad when really interesting franchises or really talented creators end up not being able to make the things they've made in the past. And that has made the fans so happy. Speaking brutally honest, that has generated revenue in the first place. So for him, it's kind of a sad day to see what's happening. But while it's sad, he understands that Konami is a corporation and that they naturally, organically chase money. That's a business. That's the key definition of it. He understands they're a casino and sports club business. That's organically what makes them money. If you're a creator with a fan base, that's what certain game that isn't hitting that profit bar or isn't necessarily as profitable as casino sports or sports clubs in this situation. He's fortunate to have another option like a Kickstarter to allow his fans to directly support the idea and help it come to fruition.
Yeah.
So anyway, now if you may know this already, but we'll say it right now. As such, it looks like Konami's presence in the console space will continue to shrink. With shouldn't be all too surprising, especially in the light of recent cancellation of the Silent Hills. And again,
I was looking forward to that. Actually,
we all were looking forward to that. And we were all looking forward to dying in our sleep of fear.
Yeah,
because
I love dying in my sleep.
Any night that happens, that I'm very happy.
Yeah, and who was the guy? Norman
Reedus. He's gonna be the
Daryl Dixon, man.
Daryl Dixon,
and Guillermo del Toro was gonna direct that.
How did that happen? And that's Konami.
And that was Konami.
So there's something wrong with that company.
Something wrong. Something ain't right.
Well, listening to Aaron, I'd never listen to what you say, but for some reason I listened to what you just said.
Oh, it happens.
Yeah, what I got out of that is that he wants to make the game a certain way, and as a corporation, because it has to do with money, they want it to go a certain direction, which might be DLC, which might be different things that is not true to what he wants his game to be. He doesn't want to be represented in a certain way.
Yeah,
and he's against that, and that's probably why he's leaving.
Yeah, because exactly, Konami right now, they're our main platform is going to be mobiles.
That's why they are chasing the money.
Pay as you play model of games,
or maybe they didn't want to commit to more games. I mean, I guess we'll never know until this game is out, and then he's free to see whatever he wants. But maybe they didn't want to commit to any more of those games, and maybe he didn't like that.
Maybe whatever he stands for, they're going against it, and that may be the rift of
maybe they called him ugly, and he
also,
didn't like that.
Also, I mean, let's say Silent Hills came out, best horror movie or horror game in 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, everybody's going to say, do the sequel. And then all of a sudden, Konami's like, well, that was a one and done. Konami's going to catch heat for that, even more so than catching heat for canceling it right now.
Yeah.
But But man, that PT trailer, man. And I hope nobody deleted it off their PS4 network because they are now no longer selling that, and you can't re-download it.
Exactly. So
also, it's gold.
Like, it's gold.
It's gold. Wow. People on eBay when that first happened were selling their PlayStation 4 with PT downloaded into it for up to $500.
Wow.
No, I've heard more than that. Sometimes it's selling for like $1,400 right now.
Yeah.
With the PT installed.
Yeah.
And it's become a collector's.
Which it's going to make me very happy to see in like 20 years they're going to like it's going to become this generation's Polybius, which for those of you who do we know Polybius?
I do not.
Okay, Polybius was an arcade urban legend that came out. They even did an X-Files episode on it, and it was about this game, very much just like Asteroids style, like lines and shooting and everything, and they said it would cause seizures and brainwashing, and whoever played it and got a high score would go out and assassinate somebody and all this crazy conspiracy theory stuff. And then everybody said, I thought I saw that game, and everybody was crowded around it. I never played it. That's the most you heard of it. In 20 years, mark my words, we're gonna hear that about PT. There was this crazy trailer that you could play for Silent Hills. Yeah. And nobody saw it. And then there's going to be all these rumors coming out that like Hideo Kojima quit because he thought it was going to drive people insane, and Konami wanted him to finish it, so he left the company.
Well, he wanted to make this. Yeah. He wanted to make the most insane game ever. He has that mind, and that he wanted to be the scariest game you'll ever play, and that's what he wanted to. And people were like, let's do it.
Shame.
Yeah. But I love the urban legends that's going to come out of it, you know? You know, one friend had a cousin who supposedly played it, and he's been missing ever since.
It's like that E.T. buried, that buried
the
E.T.
Atari
game. The Atari E.T. game that was buried in the desert.
The game that killed Atari. Yeah. E.T.
I still have that game.
That is awesome.
I still have that game.
Have you ever beat it?
No.
You never played it?
Oh, yes, and it caused manic depression every time I played it.
Yeah, that bad.
Did you see the documentary of it?
Oh yeah. They went to dig up the landfill. Yeah, and they found it. That was.
Yeah, I heard they found a small Asian boy holding the game underground.
Well, usually the games like that back then would take 2 or 3 months to do, but the guy said I can do it in 3 weeks.
Yeah, because I think E.T. was coming out in 3 weeks.
Oh, they had to push.
Yeah. It was either it was coming out in 3 weeks or like Christmas was coming out in 3 weeks.
Jeez.
And
they rushed it into that.
Probably the reason why I never buy games that are just come out after the movie does, because they're never on par. Yeah. Even right now, Mad Max, the video game coming out.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Hey, but Lord of the Rings was a great game.
Shadow of Mordor was kind of like it wasn't necessarily Lord of the Rings,
but it came out at the same time as the. I think
a little bit before. It came out before, and it was not marketed well. But damn, what a fucking game it was! Yeah, what a damn this one. It's also my backlog as well. I bought it. I'm in the very beginning right now. That's my problem. I buy these games. So many games coming out. Yeah. You want to buy this, you want to buy that, but damn, you got to finish them all. Yeah. So then you get your backlog gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's what happens.
I'm sorry. Is nobody going to a talk about Mad Max the movie after mentioning the game?
Do you want to talk about that?
Because that
we're almost out of time here, but we could talk about that for about
thoughts
an hour.
In like we could probably talk about that all night.
No, we definitely can, and we could probably say that for later.
You see it, Aaron?
Give me. Yes, I did. No, give me 2 words about this movie. 2 words right now.
I want to say 3 words. 4 words.
4 words. Go ahead. 4.
Movie of the year.
Yeah.
By far, movie of the past probably 3 years for me. It was great. The cinematography was amazing. The acting was great. The script was great. The tie-ins to the old Mad Max movies were great. Yep. Had a Road Warrior feel. I love how they brought the toe cutter back as the main bad guy.
Spoilers, guys. Spoilers. Don't even.
No, but that's not a spoiler. It's just the actor.
Right. I just want to just put it out there. Yeah.
Just the actor, but it was great. And I'm an engineer. I love mechanics. I love motors. Seeing the retrofits on these cars and just seeing the visuals. Yeah. And I love anything post-apocalyptic.
Practical
I was so
effects.
Happy. Oh, yeah.
Minimal CGI.
Yeah, minimal CGI. People were complaining about how Mad Max wasn't at the forefront of the movie. I didn't have a problem with that. He didn't get as much screen time as, let's say, maybe... oh, man, her name is escaping me now.
Furiosa.
Yeah, Furiosa.
Charlize
Theron, yeah. But I thought it was evenly matched perfectly. I thought the character development was great. I can't wait for a sequel. all kinds of
definitely.
Yeah. All kinds of good.
2 words.
Can you give him more than 2 words?
Nah, we got to keep going.
2 words, okay. 1 word.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Orgasmic.
Amazing.
Okay, he went the G route, so I like the little, rated R route.
Best movie of the year?
Absolutely. You can cancel the Oscars for the next 5 years.
But it probably won't win an Oscar. These movies don't win Oscars.
No. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe supporting actress. Maybe not.
No, you won't get Best Actor.
No Best Actor, but maybe supporting actress for Charlize Theron. Cinematography, definitely.
Special effects,
definitely. And no one talks about this, but the movie score was great. I don't know. I listened to a lot of it, dude. Like, it's all kinds of good, man. It's so many great things in that movie.
Yeah,
so many great things.
It's not like your typical Academy Award winning movie, but if you really were to put this on a best of list or a best of awards, hands down.
Oh yeah, but we'll see how the Academy handles this movie.
Yeah, at Gamer Gameless, we recommend you go ahead and see this movie no matter what. Even if you did not have a chance to go to movie theater, maybe you're busy, dude, rent it or don't rent, buy it actually. Buy it
twice.
Buy it twice. Support this movie. Fan-freaking-tastic.
Wait, buy it. You're saying buy 2 copies?
Alternate. Do not illegally download this movie. Give it some respect and buy this movie.
See it in the theater. Buy it on a Blu-ray.
Yeah, buy it on a Blu-ray. Or come to my house and I'll give you a burned copy of it.
And that's why you get 2 copies. Here, give it to somebody.
That's right.
All right, guys. Let's. We got to go ahead and put all this in here, my friends. We talked a little bit about this. I'm not going to spend too much on it. The Witcher 3 just came out. As I said before, I wish this game came out last year because then I can give it its justice that it definitely deserves, okay? Yeah. This game right here, just pretty much in a nutshell, you're Geralt. He's the main character. He's in search... let's see here. Yeah, the tale begins. He's in search for his long-lost lover, Yennefer, and Ciri, his surrogate daughter. That's pretty much the main story is, but to find out where they are, you got to go on errands and meet people and you got to do the errands for these people to find out more information. Along the way, you fight monsters. It's just a joyful adventure. Beautiful game, I must say. Again, wish it came out last year. The cool part about this, maybe because I'm weird, you can have sex on a unicorn in this game.
Interesting.
There's also a kinky threesome in this game. But there's not what you really think. He gets screwed over at the end.
Wait. Are you having sex with a unicorn or on a unicorn?
On a unicorn.
Okay.
No, we didn't. Bestiality is probably not in this game, but
okay.
Yeah. So
that's the DLC.
This game can get definitely steamy, man. Also, there's 2 new free DLCs coming to this game. Guys, this game is so wide open. It's so huge that you can put over 100 hours into it and still have stuff to do.
Wow.
I mean, it's one of those games where... Do you have 100 hours? I probably put that into Destiny. That's where my time is. But, again, wish it came out last year so I can give it some justice. I really wish it could. But you know what? With Elder Scrolls coming out in a couple of weeks, I can't do it, man.
That's a mess.
Can't do it. Because the competition of video games this year, you really have to pick and choose what you're going to do.
Yeah.
It's a good problem to have, but you wish you didn't have that problem. First world problems, of course. But, you got the Sonic Heroes, you got the Batmans coming out, you got the Rainbow Six, you got, if you like Halo, you got Halo coming out, you got your Call of Duties, of course, you know that. Even the games you're playing right now, expansions of Evolve just got a new DLC today. There's a few other games that I'm probably missing. Battlefront 3. Dude, this is the games that are coming out this year, along with all the movies that are coming out this year.
Yeah.
Best year for entertainment in a long time. Maybe that's a bold statement. Whatever. I love it.
They should cancel marriages and relationships.
Yeah, I'm not for them.
Everyone can play all these games all the time.
Just messing. Okay, guys, dude. What if you left your Wii on for net and you're watching Netflix, and then you go to work and you come back, you find out your house is burned down?
Yeah.
Why would you go to work?
Yeah. Netflix.
You have probably Netflix and a Nintendo Wii?
Oh my gosh. He left his Wii on, and apparently that's what started the fire.
Oh, I saw a picture of this.
Yeah.
I saw a burned round
I saw that picture
thingy.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently according to Southern I'm saying California. Southern Colorado, KKTV, fire investigators ruled out any other possibility that caused the fire. He says this has nothing to do with the wires. Who is the victim? His name is Trevor Pellegrin, a name I'll probably never say again.
Pellegrin? That sounds like a false name.
Trevor Pellegrin. Probably, it's like a video game name, right? Trevor Pellegrin?
Trevor Pellegrin.
Meet Trevor Pellegrin. He's the one that's handing out engrams.
Interesting.
Yeah, he says it started in the actual console of the Wii. He's been watching Netflix and the console before switching it off, but he did not unplug the Wii at all. And apparently, there's no warning sign on the label that he said, and the Wii doesn't say it may cause fire. There's no warning label, so I didn't know what to do with that to unplug it. He lost all his possessions in his house, man.
Wow.
Jeez. Well, you know what? Power adapters burn out, spark, cause fires. It happens to every electronic. It's possible for anyone. So
yeah, you saw the picture of that Wii? It looked like it was caramelized. And
it looked like the turkey I fried last year. It was completely
Man, that's so awesome, dude. Like I said, this year we're going to, my brother-in-law, I want to wrap bacon around the deep fried turkey. Somehow, some way, we got to do it.
So you want to die?
I've done that.
Turkey bacon around the turkey.
Wow.
I've done that.
You know what I want
to do? Tell me, he's done it. Tell me about it.
You wrap the bacon around I didn't fry it. Put it in the oven.
Yeah.
And you don't have to baste the turkey, but you still should because you can never baste enough.
Yeah, that's the diligent.
Welcome to the Cooking Hour, starring Peyton.
The bacon, no matter what animal it's from, becomes turkey bacon.
Yeah.
And it becomes delicious.
Oh my gosh.
And
gotta do it.
Yeah, I have pictures. I should send pictures.
It's like, I don't have naked girls on my phone, but I have turkey on my phone.
Yeah. Like Thanksgiving 2011. Yeah, check this out. This was a beauty. Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's get into this real quick. We're almost done here, Gamer Gameless. I appreciate to all the listeners that stuck through this year. I know you can find your information anywhere you can, but we appreciate you being here and listening to the new Peyton. He's our boo.
Yeah, and by the way, what podcast do you know does their podcast completely naked? Not too many, right?
Yeah.
Keep listening, guys.
Yeah, I don't have any chest hair anymore. It went away.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
No, you have like 3.
How do you know?
I don't want to know. I don't want to tell you how I know.
My sister told me I know.
No, your sister told me. But then I asked her, how does she know? And then she said, don't ask. I'm like, what?
Man, I love this story.
Then a unicorn came in.
Oh, that's just gross, Elvin.
Yeah.
What do you raise your hand for? What's going on?
I was going to say, how would you not know if we were all naked? I mean...
Oh, bad eyesight.
Oh, okay.
The hairs are so small.
Don't have the glasses
I can't tell
on?
if it's dirt or if it's hair. Can't tell.
Yeah.
Guys, let me ask you a question. Why is cosplay the shit? Why is it so awesome?
Oh.
Yeah.
Why what makes it different? Like what?
Well,
and lastly, when you tell me this, I'll go ahead and have my thoughts on it as well. And I want to know who is the new infamous character, Mr. Taco Tuesday.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk about cosplay. And Peyton, I don't know your opinion about this at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But I've gone to a few cosplay events that are in legit clubs. It's loud. It's packed. It started with the Star Wars celebration.
Oh, hell of a celebration.
Yeah, we got a taste of that. And it was so much fun. Everyone was so friendly. Me and Aaron went to the Star Wars celebration. It was awesome. Everyone's dressed up, and not just as straight
Same
characters.
Page. Yeah,
but people are hybrid characters. It's like Star Wars, Star Trek. I mean, everyone has a lot of fun with it. Then later on that night, I think we had our real first cosplay experience.
Yeah,
at the House of Blues Cosplay Club. Check them out, cosplayclub.net. Real cool people. Yeah. I know one of the DJs, which I'll introduce you to.
Oh, that's so good.
But anyway, everyone is so free and so cool, and it's not like going to a bar.
No, it's not.
We've all been at Saddle Ranch and Universal City Walk. It's terrible.
That's a bunch of thirsty ass men over there.
Exactly, dude. Here, everyone is just appreciates the way you dressed, whether you spent $1,000 on your Tron costume or whether you spent
$50
$50 on a costume. Okay, like I went to a cosplay club on Saturday night in Hollywood at Hollywood and Highland. It was the OHM club. It was awesome. Okay, and I was a human taco.
Mr. Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, and I had a name tag that said Tuesday on it, so I was Taco Tuesday. I was Taco Tuesday.
Good.
And I thought walking in there, I mean, you walk in there and there's people there are straight up 8-foot Transformers, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're straight up like 7.5-foot Wookiees. They're straight up fairies and Snake from Metal Gear and Deadpool, but not
Harley
just
Quinn.
but we're not talking about not that it would be bad, but we're not talking about Party City costumes.
No,
these are people
Halloween costumes.
Yeah, these are people that put a lot of work into this stuff. You know what I mean? And I go in there as Taco Tuesday, and I'm feeling a little
underwhelmed, maybe.
Yeah, and like I feel like I'm not at the level as most of these people are. And then, dude, I got stopped like 15 times for pictures, and I'm walking, and when I went there, I'm thinking, no one's gonna get this, man.
Yeah.
No one's gonna connect the taco. Oh, and I had a sombrero on, by the way. I was straight up Taco Tuesday, man.
So awesome.
I didn't think anyone was gonna get it. Then they Taco Tuesday, and dude, I found pictures of myself from people I don't even know on Instagram. You go to cosplay, put hashtag cosplay club, and there's pictures of me and people going, got a picture with Taco Tuesday. But that's how friendly people are. Yeah, but that's how friendly people are. Yeah. Cosplay is awesome. I'm an older dude, and by the way, there's older people there. Of
course,
there's a few creepy people there too, but they're still even.
When is there not?
Yeah, they're still cool. But if you've never cosplayed before, basically get a costume on. Go to these clubs, have a few drinks, and just have fun, man. And there's no pressure. Not there to get a girl or a guy. It's just awesome, dude. Peyton.
No, as to just springboard off of what you were saying, like to two words sum up why cosplay is the greatest. It's unconditional love.
Yeah.
It is.
No one is there because they were forced into a costume.
Nope.
No one is there
yeah.
on assignment. No girls are there. And there's some very, very pretty girls.
Oh yeah,
signing. All doing all the cosplay, everything. None of them are there because an agent sent them out, and this would be good marketing. They are all there because they love the character. They loved putting the costume together. When you see people who are just ripped. Yeah. They got ripped because they want to be like that character, and nobody's there because they don't want to be there. They love being there. They appreciate the hours that went in. They appreciate when people come in and see the hours that went into their costume. They want to point that out to everyone else. Yeah, and it's just like we're all here because we want to be.
Yeah, it's not cliquey. Yeah. It's not cliquey either, dude. There's no one there is a dick.
Yeah. No, you leave the BS behind. Everybody's there to have a good time. Yeah. And they know that you're not the average person. They know that, not the average person, the average person not just going to put on a costume. They're afraid to put one on. They don't want the attention. No, everybody's a star there. And everybody's happy. And everyone wants to take pictures.
Dude, everybody's complimenting
it's a real life fantasy that happens. Yeah. And this is also a place, this is like a nerd's paradise.
Yeah, and you meet a lot of people, dude. Everyone is like, just wants to be your friend and get your information, and not to take advantage of you, not to take you out, just to meet you at the next like cosplay event. Like, it's really, I think it's the right way to go out on a Saturday night with your friends. And by the way, getting ready to go to that club, I had like 8 people here at my house, and everyone was just having a great time dressing up.
Pre-game a little bit.
Pre-gaming. We're watching movies. We're watching Mad Max. As a matter of fact, we were watching Road Warrior for a while. Like,
so awesome.
Oh, and we were watching Kingsman. Real quick.
Yeah. I got
that
Kingsman.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I just like Judge Dredd. I didn't think it was gonna be much, and I was blown
away. Dredd was awesome. Yeah.
Oh, Dredd was so good. But anyway.
Yeah, you're on the same page, same wavelength,
and
you have you're there to have fun. It's like a drug to get away.
Yeah. And what is one of the worst things that could happen when you show up at a party, like a basic Halloween party, when somebody has the same costume as you? You're like, oh no, man,
like,
it's so much cooler.
Like, damn this guy.
Yeah. When you do that at a cosplay event,
oh yeah, you
exactly. Oh, what did you do? Oh, that's cool. Oh, we're gonna use that.
Yeah.
Then you get pictures. How many of us can we find? And let's get
take
like
a bunch of them.
12 Deadpools in a group photo.
Exactly.
You know
it's so fun. There's a lot of people. If you like Pokemon, there's a lot of Ash. There are a lot of trainers there.
Yeah,
and anyone who was a Pokemon was looking for the trainers to take pictures of them.
Yeah.
So the trainer was still top dog to the Pokemon. It was really cool. Like, I don't know. It's just awesome.
Cosplay is like being on a jet ski. It's impossible to frown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, guys! Again, go to any cosplay event you can. You're gonna meet somebody there. You're just gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
If you're depressed, get a costume on. Just go there and have a good time. You know, you never know what can happen, and you're gonna find somebody else there that just wants to have a good time too. We're all friends in this horrible world. We're all there to have a good time, and that's rare.
Yeah. And this is a vortex of just positive flow, positive energy.
I just can't wait to the next one, man. I just can't wait.
August, I think it's August 14th.
August 14th,
in Corona.
I will definitely be there. Random Corona, but I'll be there.
No, Corona isn't too far from here.
No,
not far at all.
Yeah. All right, guys. Since this is a gaming podcast, you may want to know what's out this week. Let me go ahead and break it down to you real quick. Ultra Street Fighter. Is that
Ultra
4?
Street Fighter?
The I before the V. That's 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Roman numerals I suck at. Anyway,
just remember Rocky. You'll be good.
Nah, you're right. Ultra Street Fighter 4 is on PS4 download only. Of course, there's so many Street Fighters you just can't get enough. Octodad Deadliest Catch is on Vita.
I don't even know.
The Evil Within, the Executioner, the third and final add-on for DLC is out this week.
Right.
Rogue Legacy, we love on Gamer and Gameless. It's going to be on Xbox One for the first time, download only. Splatoon, the new AAA game for Wii U, is out this week, and many people are excited about that. Vitamin Z, as in zombie, Vitamin Z is on Vita, out this week. Magica 2, I guess, on PS4 and Steam. Lastly, Badland Game of the Year Edition. I've sadly never heard of it. But if it's Game of the Year Edition, that's pretty cool. It's going to be on PS4, Vita, and Xbox One. Well, guys, any final thoughts?
Good times.
Good times. I know it's a little hot in here, but we do it for the ratchets.
That's why we're naked.
Yeah. That's why we're naked. Lastly, guys, again, please check us out on our Facebook, facebook.com/gamerandgameless, and also on our Twitter @gamerandgameless. That'll do it for today. We thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you learned some stuff. If not, hey, man, I hope you had a good time, and we look forward to speaking to you and talking more about it later.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys next week, and we'll be a little more consistent. We're all busy people, and if you listen to Aaron, he's every single second of the day he's playing a video game.
Man, I can't stop.
Yeah.
And I'm a great father at the same time. I manage my time.
He's on the PSP right now this whole time.
Yeah. He's not even here right now. This is pre-recorded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and have a lovely week.
All right. Peace.